Hey guys, how you doing? Sechi here. Welcome back to the BioTechUSA YouTube channel. And today you're gonna come with me to the gym to train chest. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I train chest, how to grow your chest, and how to avoid the common mistakes that people make when they go to the gym and in fact train chest. So we're gonna go through the technique, the form, and the proper training of it all. Let's go.
Right guys, first things first, it's very important for you to warm up. I warm up at least 10-15 minutes before my training. It's very important. Today we're training chest, so everything involved with your shoulders, rotator cuffs. We make sure we warm up properly to avoid injuries and to be ready to push some weights. Alright guys, so the king of chest exercises, first and foremost, we start with the bench press. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how you set yourself up for success. It's very important for you guys to get familiar with the movement, so be careful not to put so much weight in the beginning. Make sure you have proper form and technique first, and then you can increase your weight as you go along. So for me, when I do a warm-up set, I usually use the bar alone, so to feel the movement, to feel the energy, and to get that chest to warm up. Lie on a flat bench with your feet flat on the ground. Grip the barbell slightly wider than your shoulder width. Lower it to your chest while keeping your elbows at around 45 degrees angles. Press the barbell back up explosively, engaging your chest muscles. Ensure your back remains flat on the bench and your feet stays grounded. Right guys, so it's very important every time you train chest, firstly, to keep your shoulder blades tucked in. So that means that your chest is up and it's high all the time. When I'm lowering the bar and when I'm pushing the bar, my chest stays high, so not to get your shoulders engaged. And secondly, make sure that we get maximum stretch. As you can see, we're getting the pump. I've done only a couple of sets, but if you set yourself properly in the bench, your chest muscle is the only muscle that's working, of course, together with a bit of your triceps. So that means that you're doing a lot of work already. So train smartly and not hardly for the sake of it. So make sure that firstly, you got a proper technique and form, and secondly, you can increase the weight as much as you can, and you make sure that you're safe and you won't get injured. Well guys, today we're going to the 10 to 12 rep range for every single exercise we do. Why? Firstly, because it's good for hypertrophy, meaning increasing your muscle mass, and secondly, it gives you enough time for 10-12 reps to make sure that you get into the movement, you're feeling that work, and you put enough intensity on that muscle group, which is your chest. Right, next exercise, next up is flat bench dumbbell press. Why do I like dumbbells as well together with the barbell? Because the barbell gets up to your chest level, the dumbbells can get a bit deeper. That means more stretch, more growth on your chest. So you're gonna see now how we set up properly, how to do it properly, and how we're gonna work a bit differently from the barbell that we did before. Lie on a bench with a dumbbell in each hand at chest level. Press the dumbbells upwards while maintaining a slight bend in your elbows. Lower the dumbbells back down to chest level, allowing your elbows to go slightly below your shoulders for a deeper stretch. So it's very important, as I said, to get your proper technique and form. But once you're safe, once you know you're doing it properly, then you can increase the weight. I'm gonna go with some heavy dumbbells because I really like the stretch on my chest. I really like to push it up again. I feel that work, that intensity, that movement. It's great. But make sure you always stick to what you feel is working. Don't ego lift and injure yourself. So make sure you lift as much as you can while maintaining your technique and form. As you can see, guys, while I'm doing the exercise, my shoulder blades, as I said before, they still tucked in as much as I can. I hold them there, I lock them in, and then I make sure that I have that maximum stretch before I push my dumbbells again. So as you can see, whenever I lower my dumbbells, I go as low as I can. I keep that stretch for at least a second, and then I'm gonna push it explosively up again to make sure that I grow as much as I can on my chest. Right, guys, next one up is incline dumbbell flies. I see a lot of people going for a more of a 45 degrees angle here, but as we work in the upper chest here, I personally like to go a bit steeper so we can really feel that work coming to the upper chest. Secondly, it's very important that you stretch, so you're gonna see me with an arched back, getting the whole sort of movement on my upper chest to get the intensity right there. This is where most people are lacking their chest development because they really focus on flat and not on incline. So make sure you include both when you train your chest. Lying on an incline bench with a dumbbell in each hand, arms extended. Lower the dumbbells in a wide arch while maintaining a slight bend in your elbows. Focus on feeling a stretch in your chest, then bring the dumbbells back up using your chest muscles. Right, guys, next up is dips. A very neglected exercise because people think it's not that effective because it's just your body weight. Sometimes, of course, you can use an overload, but for me, it's one of the best exercises for your lower pecs. A lot of people have this area really underdeveloped, and there's no way you can grow it without your dips or decline bench press. But today I'm going to show you how to do dips properly to make sure that we really get that feeling and that mass on that lower chest. All right, it's very important, guys, that you understand that if I stay upright and I really lower my body, I'm using my triceps. So I want you guys to bend forward and then start using your chest. You use a complete different set of muscles. Lower your body by bending your elbows until your upper arms are parallel to the ground or slightly below. Push yourself back up using your chest muscles while keeping your torso upright. Alright, guys, next one up is push-up. One of the easiest exercises on the planet, but at the same time one of them exercises that if you don't know how to do it properly, you won't feel your chest a lot and your shoulders are gonna overcome and your chest muscles and are gonna come into play, which we don't really want that. Basically, we start on a plank position. We're gonna lower our body until we're almost touching the floor, and then we're pushing back up as well, engaging your chest muscles. Let's go. Body weight exercises, and it's very hard to get injured because there's no extra overload. Basically, so you're just using your body. I always prefer to go to failure. So muscle failure, go to max. Okay, so as many as you can. It doesn't matter if you shake it. It doesn't matter if you fall off. It's fine. So I'm going to show you now what it means to go to muscular failure. So that was it. This is muscular failure right there for you guys. Time for a quick recovery, 1.5 minutes, and then we go at it again. Alright, guys, next up is cable chest flies. One of my favorite exercises. Why? Because it brings the isolation into the movement. Isolating your chest means that there's no other muscles involved, but just your chest. Set up the cables on a machine at shoulder height or above your shoulders. Stand in the center, 1 foot forward for stability. Extend your arms out to your sides in a wide arch, focusing on the contraction in your chest. Bring your hands back together in front of your chest and squeeze that muscle. Guys, next one is machine chest press. Here, we don't have to focus about keeping the stability because it's a machine, so it's a bit different from the free weights that we've done before, but this allows you as well to focus on pushing the weight and making sure that you grow your chest without paying attention to just balance your body. Machine chest press. Sit down on a chest press machine with your back against the pad. Grip the handles at chest level and push them forward while extending your arms. Slowly bring the handles back to your chest to complete 1 repetition. Right guys, we're done. We're done for our chest session today. I hope you guys got a lot of tips out of this. And now, time to stretch. It's always good to stretch the muscles that you just worked at the gym to make sure they recover properly and then don't stay tensed and cramped after your workout. So let's go stretch. Right guys, I want to give you some good tips. Now, there are general tips to make sure that we have maximum chest growth. Number 1, mind-muscle connection. It's very important to connect and visualize your chest growing and working at every single rep that you're doing while you're training. So make sure you connect with your mind to your muscles and make that a success. Number 2, use proper form. Keep your movements controlled and avoid using momentum, cheating, that's what we call it. So make sure you control every single movement to allow for maximum muscle growth and avoid injuries. Number 3, progressive overload. Make sure you increase your weights or resistance over time to challenge your muscles and promote maximum growth. Number 4, vary rep ranges. Make sure you always change between high weights and low reps or low weights and high reps to challenge your muscle differently and train different muscle fibers. Nutritional rest. Make sure you fuel your body with a balanced, high nutritious and high protein diet to make sure that we recover your chest and have adequate sleep and recovery so to be ready for your next session. Last one but not least important, consistency. Make sure that consistent training and increasing intensity will lead you to noticeable changes into your muscle growth. Right guys, after this massive chest workout, we broke a lot of muscle fibers. So to make sure that firstly we repair the muscle fibers and secondly we grow them bigger for next time, it's good to have an adequate intake of protein. So within half an hour from the end of your workout, it's always good to have some form of protein supplements. If they are isolate protein, is even better because it goes straight into your system and it goes directly to the muscles that we just worked. So I've been using Isoway Zero for so long now and this is my go-to when it comes to the end of my training. Cheers. Boom. Right guys, this was it for today's chest workout. I hope you guys got a lot of value and a lot of useful tips that you can use immediately next time you go to the gym. For me, it's recovery time and I catch you guys in the next video. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys next time.
BioTechUSA, the feeling of success.